bulletproof to COVID-19? Absolutely not. But there's still leverage there, and there's still a way to buy smart, so that way when this is done and this is over with, you're still in position to win.
1,000%.
You know, so don't let that hurt you from jumping into real estate and buying a property. You know, and I'm going to go back, DT, to what you're speaking about, the gentleman you were speaking about.
And I also want to kind of interject, but I would love you to finish your thought there, and then I'll kind of expound on it once you finish.
No problem, Kanye. Go ahead.
I love it. You don't got all the answers, Lance.
You ain't got the answers, Lance.
Go ahead, please. Yeah, finish your thought, and then I'll kind of.
No, go ahead. You're fine. You're fine.
All right, cool. So there, you said is this bulletproof for COVID, right? So my response to that would be, if you bought right, it is. Period. We have people, and we get calls all the time, right? People who are buying today, people who have bought, years ago, who are, customers of ours for long term, and new customers. If you bought right, you can sustain what you're going through now, right? If you bought right, if your property management is doing what they're supposed to do, obviously your property manager should be the most annoying person in the world to your tenants who are not paying rent. Some of which, rightfully so, can't pay rent because of what COVID has done to their lives.
1,000%.
Some of which also are not paying rent because they're taking advantage of the situation. Right?
1,000%.
Some of which, have really made more money in COVID during COVID and still decide not to pay rent, but they're obviously using what they can to their benefit. Right. Yep. Keeping in mind, being sensitive to everybody's reality, right? We all know that some people, rightfully so, deserve any and all help they can get. Others take advantage of it. With that said, can you buy now? Is this sustainable? And is this something that is bulletproof through COVID? My answer would be yes, but you have to buy right, and your team has to be right. If
1,000%,
those variables that are all together, then what you're saying is 100% correct. And I know you're speaking generally, but I just want to make sure that's clear, because how do we tell people buy now, buy now, buy now? I mean, COVID is a real thing. That's not going nowhere, right?
All right.
So how we tell people is that, we're not telling you that just buy now through whoever, and that team isn't solid and they're not working for you. We're telling you buy now, but we're telling you buy now with what we're
the right team.
The right team, the right way, the right market,
unit, yeah,
property. So I just wanted to, interject there.
No, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Right.